got a new show for y'all.
He looks concerned.
Yeah. This 60 Minutes interview on CBS, they actually did their job.
Yeah, he looked like he want to slap her.
Check this interview out.
Democracy best served by President Biden stepping down and basically handing you a nomination. You didn't have to go through a primary process. You didn't have to fight off other contenders. That's not really the way our system was intended to work.
President Biden made a decision that I think history is going to show is rare among leaders, which was to put country before self.
What?
And I am proud to have earned the support of the vast majority of delegates and to have been elected the Democratic nominee. I am proud to have received the endorsement of leaders around this country from every background and walk of life to fight in this election over the next month for our democracy.
But I think this truncated process is why people think or say they don't really know who you are.
Look, I've been in this race for 70 days.
Yeah, you've been in
You
for
ran
70 days and we don't know none of your policies.
You ran against nobody. Actually, when Biden was still in the race, RFK was trying to run, y'all was suing this dude in court.
Yeah. Didn't provide him Secret Service. Pretty much tried to silence him. You actually prevented him from running.
You had no opposition. When you did have opposition 4 years ago, everybody hated your guts.
Yeah.
But Trump is the threat to democracy.
Hey, you know what? If she ends up winning this election, I totally lose all faith in the election process. It's no way in hell somebody go from zero to a hero. Like, that fast?
Yeah.
She was absolute zero.
She was dead last in Poland when she was running.
Yeah. How you go from a zero to hero? Doesn't make any logical sense. So if she wins this election, you already know what's up. Sorry I said it. But if she wins this election, I have no
faith in
our election process. Absolutely no faith.
I don't have my faith in people.
Well,
if she wins,
yeah, there's a lot of stupid, ignorant, low information people out there in America, but America is not a stupid country. We got a lot of smart people.
all right.
You think our country's that stupid? I mean, I know California.
Haven't you been watching social media? Haven't you been watching the news?
Yeah.
There is some morons. We have an infestation of morons in this country.
I know that. But if you look at the United States holistically, majority of the state is red. It's just the inner cities.
The diversity areas.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got another clip.
Well, I wouldn't say diversity. I would say the black areas.
There's another. I got
You get
another,
it?
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah,
I wouldn't say diversity. I would say the black areas.
Let's go to the next clip.
Covering the border for years. And so I know this is not a problem that started with your administration.
Correct.
But there was an historic flood of undocumented immigrants coming across the border the first 3 years of your administration. As a matter of fact, arrivals quadrupled from the last year of President Trump. Was it a mistake to loosen the immigration policies as much as you did?
It's a long-standing problem. And solutions are at hand. And from day one, literally, we have been offering solutions.
But what I was asking was it a mistake to kind of allow that flood to happen in the first place?
I think the policies that we have been proposing are about fixing a problem, not promoting a problem. Okay?
But the numbers did quadruple.
And the numbers today, because of what we have done, we have cut the flow of illegal immigration by half. We have cut the flow of fentanyl by half. But we need Congress to be able to act, to actually fix the problem.
That's a lie. They intentionally let these people come in our country and they send them to red areas. When the governor from Texas and Florida started sending them to the blue areas, the sanctuary cities, they started sending them to red areas. They did this intentionally because they know Florida and Texas was going to be overwhelmed. You can't just sit back and just let all these people continue to come in our country. You intentionally did it because you want to change the demographics of the country.
Yeah, since day one, when your administration, you and Biden's, whatever you want to call it, day one, y'all said all the restrictions Trump put on our border to slow down the flood of illegals coming to our country, y'all threw them out.
Yeah,
Since day one. And as a result, it, like he said, the black man said, it was a historical flood of immigrants.
Y'all was actually, and they brought it up during the debate. Vance brought up in the debate that you was, abusing your power, waving a magic wand, making these people temporarily legal residents. Yeah. You
like
did it.
Like the Haitians.
Yeah.
They made them, they're here legally, but it's by the wave of her wand, which was done illegally.
Yeah. Yep.
I like how this guy's pushing back. I mean, if the media covered politics like the way they're supposed to, like objectively, impartially, without bias, this woman should only get 20% in a national election to vote.
Right.
Because she's horrible.
And not only that, if you hold the left accountable, you also hold the right accountable. And then America gets what's best for America. Yeah. You take all biases and personal opinions out the way.
Actually, she keeps saying that Congress needs to do something. We actually already got the laws on the books to fix our problem at the border. We just have to enforce our immigration laws.
Yeah. They created an app to assist people to come in our country illegally. They created an app. Let me repeat this. They created an illegal immigration app so we could get more illegal immigrants.
Yeah, I remember that app. Hey, also,
what's that called? Jose?
No, I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. Hey, but also,
I am sorry.
Yeah. Also, CNN covered this interview, and there was a clip about guns. And in this interview, the black guys look like he's mocking Kamala because he knows she's full of it. Yeah. Check this video out.
Actually first in a CNN town hall in 2019, but she's been repeating it as she is trying to appeal to these more moderate voters, disaffected conservatives about her gun ownership. And she was pressed on the specifics of that in this interview. Here's what she had to say about her Glock.
What kind of gun do you own, and when and why did you get it?
I have a Glock, and I've had it for quite some time. And I mean,
22.
Look, Bill, my background is in law enforcement. And so there you go.
Have you ever fired it?
Yes. Of course I have.
Have you ever fired?
At a shooting range? Yes, of course I have.
I mean, that is not the Democratic answer you would always expect for a Democrat to be touting that they own a Glock, that they've been to the shooting range and used it. What do you make of her tactic?
Well, I think it comes off as somewhat inauthentic. Look, and I'm having flashbacks right now because I worked for Mitt Romney, who tried to appeal to a lot of Second Amendment gun owners by saying he was a hunter and, hunter throughout his life. And to tell you the truth, gun owners, people who really care about the Second Amendment issue, I think on the one side, the gun owner side, they only care that you're not going to take that right away from them. I think on the other side of this, where you have more moderate centrist gun owners who sort of believe in Second Amendment rights, but also they want to see a tremendous amount of focus on safety and also the research that drives the best safety solutions when it comes to policy. But when you talk about it through the terms of well, I have a Glock and so therefore I'm just like you, I think it falls flat and it doesn't really resonate with a lot of voters.
Do you think?
And that's who she's trying to appeal to, the moderate voters.
If you're a pro Second Amendment advocate, you are not voting for Kamala Harris. We got countless videos of her saying she wants to ban rifles, high capacity magazines. She's countless over and over. She's been saying, and all of a sudden, I have a Glock. So, in other words, she told on herself. In other words, she's saying, I let a lot of illegal immigrants come in, and this country is flooded with fentanyl.
Yeah, I mean, for you to say that, by what metric? How do you determine that you cut down you cut down fentanyl by half? What's your metric?
She's putting out thin air.
Yeah, but she claims she shot a gun. This woman don't even know how to use a shovel. Check this video out. She don't even know how to use a shovel. Look at this. Her and her husband. They're out there shoveling. What is this? Look at her.
What is this? I don't know what they do. They planting trees or something. They ain't planting nothing. Somebody else digged some holes and they just covering it up with dirt.
I mean, you could tell it's the first time she's ever handled a shovel, but she knows how to handle her Glock.
Yeah, I've noticed her like
everything's fake. She's fake.
Everything's fake. Nothing's genuine. Like she's like you go to an Instagram or you see the ads. She's sitting at a table, acting like she's working on legislation. That woman is working on absolutely nothing. I guarantee you, Obama's telling that woman what to do. Obama was running for his 4th term.
Show's over.
That lady sucks.